Hello, everyone, and welcome to Learnivo IELTS Speaking Practice, where real topics help you build real confidence in English. I'm your host from Learnivo, and today we're exploring the topic geography. We'll start with some simple questions and gradually move to deeper and more thoughtful answers, just like in a real IELTS Speaking Part 1 experience. So relax, listen carefully, and try to answer along with me to improve your fluency and natural speaking style.
Do you like geography?
Yes, I do. I find geography quite interesting because it helps me understand the world better. It's nice to know where different countries are located and how the Earth is shaped.
Have you ever studied geography at school?
Yes, I studied geography when I was in school. We learned about continents, oceans, and different climates. It was one of the subjects I actually enjoyed because it felt connected to real life.
Do you think geography is useful?
I think it is very useful because it gives us a basic understanding of the world we live in. Knowing about countries, maps, and natural features helps us become more aware and informed.
Will you learn more about the geography of other countries?
Yes, I would like to. I enjoy discovering new places and understanding how geography affects culture and lifestyle. Learning about other countries also makes traveling easier and more meaningful.
Are you good at reading maps?
I'm not perfect at it, but I can read maps fairly well. I usually rely on digital maps on my phone, and they make it easy to find locations and understand directions.
Would you visit a country because of its geographical location?
Yes, sometimes the geographical location of a place makes it more attractive. For example, I would love to visit countries with beautiful coastlines or unique landscapes like Iceland for its glaciers and volcanoes.
Do you think jewelry is a good gift idea?
Yes, geography is useful in everyday life because it helps us understand weather patterns, travel routes, and even why certain foods or cultures exist in particular regions. It gives us perspective on how people live differently around the world.
Have you ever used a map to find a place?
Yes, I have used both physical maps and online maps to find places. Using a map gives me a better idea of the surroundings and helps me feel more confident when traveling.
Do you think geography should be taught in schools?
Yes, I believe geography should be taught in schools because it helps young people develop global awareness. Understanding the world encourages respect for different cultures and environments.
What geographical features do you find most interesting?
I find mountains and deserts very fascinating. Mountains show the power of nature, and deserts have a quiet beauty that makes them unique compared to other landscapes.
Would you like to live in a place with a different geographical landscape? Why?
Yes, I would like to experience living in a place with a different landscape, like somewhere near the sea or in a mountainous area. I think a change in environment can influence lifestyle and even mood in a positive way.
How does geography affect the way people live in different parts of the world?
Geography affects people's lives in many ways, such as the types of houses they build, the food they eat, and the jobs they do. For example, people in coastal areas often work in fishing, while those in fertile valleys focus on farming.
Do you think geography influences culture?
Definitely, geography shapes traditions, clothing, music, and even language. People adapt their culture based on the natural environment they live in, which makes every region unique.
Have you ever been surprised by the geography of a place you visited?
Yes, Once I visited a city that looked very flat on the map, but in reality it had many hills. It reminded me that experiencing a place in person can be very different from just seeing it on paper or online.
Do you enjoy watching documentaries about geography or nature?
Yes, I enjoy watching these documentaries because they show stunning landscapes and explain how nature works. They make me appreciate the planet more and inspire me to travel.
Would you like to learn geography through travel rather than books?
Yes, learning through travel feels more exciting and memorable. When you stand in front of a mountain or walk along a coastline, you understand geography in a deeper and more personal way.
Do you think modern technology has changed the way we learn geography?
Yes, technology has made learning geography much easier. With digital maps, satellite images, and virtual tours, we can explore places around the world without even leaving our home.
How important is geography for global awareness?
Geography plays a big role in building global awareness. When we know where places are and understand their environment, we become more conscious of global issues like climate change and cultural diversity.
Do you think geography can help people make better decisions?
Yes, geography can guide people in choosing where to live, how to prepare for natural disasters, and how to protect the environment. It helps us plan our lives more intelligently.
Would you like to see more geographical content in everyday media?
Yes, I think it would be great. If media showed more about the world's landscapes and cultures, people would become more curious and informed about different parts of the planet.
Do you believe understanding geography can make travel more meaningful?
Yes, when you understand the geography of a place, your travel experience becomes richer. You appreciate the land, understand the climate, and connect better with the local way of life.
And that wraps up today's Learnivo IELTS speaking practice. I hope these sample answers gave you useful ideas and natural expressions for your IELTS speaking preparation. Always remember, a strong answer comes from being relaxed, confident, and speaking in a natural, personal way. If you enjoyed this practice, make sure to subscribe to the Learnivo YouTube channel for more IELTS tips, vocabulary boosters, and speaking practice sessions. Thanks for joining. And remember, keep learning, keep improving, and keep shining bright like your favorite piece of geography on the map.